Now, the backyard veggie patch has become a common sight in suburbs right across Australia, but Karen Sutherland has taken it one step further.
She's converted her whole garden into a larder with almost 200 edible plants, as well as bees, fish and even yabbies. Sarah James reports.
On first appearance, it's a pretty normal-looking suburban garden, albeit a pretty healthy one. But it's when you start looking a little closer you realise just how remarkable it is. Karen, this is your labour of love. What is it that's so special about it?
Well, it belies the fact that there's about 180 or 200 edible plants and useful plants in this garden. Fruits, vegetables and herbs too, quite a lot of herbs.
And so what are some of the more unusual plants you have in the garden?
So this, Sarah, is a native pepper, or it's also called pepper berry, but because the pepper berries are so hard to produce because you need a male and a female and it takes quite a few years, you can also use the leaf. So that leaf just tastes a very small amount because it's very, very hot.
It is, it's quite spicy.
It's really, really spicy. So you can dry that and grind it in a pepper grinder and use as you would normally use
Fantastic.
pepper. So there's quite a lot of food plants packed in here in a small space, but this is one of my favourites, the strawberry guava, which we've made into a hedge, which just gives a nice background to the sitting area. And you can see it fruits in semi-shade. So this is a backyard Italian grape called fragola, or strawberry, which is strawberry in Italian. And so it smells and tastes like strawberry. We've got blueberries growing in wet wicking beds or soggy beds to give them more moisture. We've got some really nice healthy celery growing in an above ground wicking bed. And over here I've got a pepino, which fruits all year round. So this is a member of the Solanaceae family, and it's South American, and so it doesn't like really, really intense heat, but it seems to love Melbourne's climate because it fruits all year round. So it tastes like a melon, just not a very strongly flavoured melon.
So you've got peppers and you've got tomatoes, you've got all the fruit we've seen. Do you ever actually have to go to the supermarket or the grocery store anymore?
Yeah, look, during summer we probably only buy about half the vegetables we eat, and we buy very little fruit at all throughout the year. So I'd like to be able to grow that other half of the vegetables as well. So that's what I'm aiming for with the nature strip takeover and the roof takeover.
So the plants aren't the only thing living in this garden?
No, there's bees, which are handy for pollination for honey. There's chickens, so they provide fertiliser and eggs, and they're nice garden companions, and they eat up lots of nasty bugs in the garden and turn compost into fertiliser. And there's fish in the aquaponics system, and not long ago we got some yabbies, and I can't say I know a lot about them yet, but I'm learning what they need, and I'm hoping to grow a lot more yabbies to eat because I think they're really tasty.
I want to live there.
I know. It looked wonderful, especially the yabbies at the end.
Yabbies.
Maybe not at breakfast time.
Herbs, chooks. And as Karen said, she doesn't really have to buy much stuff at all.